Welcome, Leo, to your 2017 June forecast by me, Ellie from Hypnoyouellie. Please check your sun, moon and rising for your complete free forecast for June. If you would like a private reading, please use the link below. Go to www.hypnoyouellie.com. As well as if you want the whole year forecast for $4.99, go to Vimeo on demand and use the link below. So you, Leo, this month, you are dealing with organisations and networking and groups and fraternities to help you move forward in your path that you're dealing with this month. So if you're looking for a job this month, you will be finding one, you will be offered one. If you are already employed or study all with your finances, there is an offer of a next level, an offer of a promotion, an offer of a project that you could be in a title role for. This is working hard and diligently, taking the lead, starting a project or starting a new semester, starting it because this is an ACE, so it's a brand new role, a brand new course, a brand new investment, and you're taking charge, and this is something you're passionate about. Now this could be offered to you by a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo or Aries. This is also about taking action, so you might have been working on the research part of a project or your finances, and now you're taking action, you're putting that research into motion. Now there's also the element of a green light about being able to move forward. So maybe you've got, with the resources and the networking, the fraternities and the groups that are helping you, you are now able to use that to be able to propel yourself forward. So if you're launching something this month, you've got the backing and the resources there, or that you are for example, if you are a therapist, you're joining an organisation or with your peers, you know, there's a fraternity, there's a group that's networking. There could be a conference this month where you're taking the lead, or this is your first one and you're making great networking contacts there. At home, we do have the Major Arcana card of the Emperor. So this is about re-evaluating the leadership role or the title role or your role in the family unit. This is the fourth house of residence, property, siblings, parents, specifically your father. This is a male Aries. In a general reading, this is Aries, Sagittarius or Leo, so you are the Leo. This could be about having contact with your father, or taking leave from your father, or having a conversation with your father about the residence, the property, the home, or your family unit. This is also bringing the focus in on the family this month, and this is a Major Arcana card. So this is a major development, major crossroads, major moment this month around the family home. Now this is also dealing with authority figures, so this is lawyers, this is bank managers, this is the landlord, dealing with them on a one-to-one, re-evaluating. This is about examples, this is about setting restrictions, setting rules, setting procedures into place around the family home. So if you're also dealing with the networking, the 11th house as well, so your leadership or the authority or the head of the family is also incorporating that networking to be able to set, you're re-evaluating it to set this to make it work more. For some of you, you might be in a bit of a power struggle this month, and to set those boundaries and get those boundaries right. Now with your health, you do have the 9 of Wands, and the 9 is the sciatic, liver, hips and thighs. For some of you, you might be, this is a reoccurring issue that this month, through that networking, again with the fraternities, the groups, the other resources, that reaching out and having that network resources around, this is where you are making this decision about how you're going to be able to get that mobility moving forward, to be able to get up. Because for some of you, I feel like there could be crutches involved or bed rest involved, because this person is travel battle worn. This person has a bandage on their head, they're leaning on their staff, this is reoccurring, this is something that's happened before, and they're at that stage where they're like, oh, can I do this again? So this month, this will be coming into play and coming up for a reason, so that you can use those resources. Perhaps this is why you're calling a family meeting or relying on other family members, or the or even if this is someone, if this is your father that you're looking after, because there's something to do with the father and a major crossroads, and to do with getting other people involved, other organisations, networks and fraternities, getting those people involved to reevaluate, and to reassess and get this sorted. Now, with your love life, Leo, you do have the Tower card. This is a major development. This is a major blindside, major crisis, major blow-up, confusion, mistakes. Now, we do have Mercury retrograde shadow start on July the 25th, June the 25th, I think, till the 19th of September. So this could be a past issue that comes as a development at the end of the month that is happening to reassess what's going on here. Or this could be that all of a sudden, if you're freshly dating someone, all of a sudden the phone calls stop, they seem to go cold on you and you're not quite sure where this is coming from. This could also be that there's been, if this is domestic violence, there could be a domestic violence at home where you've had to call a family meeting or get lawyers or police or your father or some authority, someone to come involved to help with that. This can also be that there's been confusion, mistakes, hidden secrets being revealed, because this is crisis, this is chaos, and this is being blindsided. This is like an earthquake. It just comes out. Now, there can be a split. It may not be permanent. It may just be coming to our corners, taking a time out, reassessing how things are, and reevaluating that, and then coming back together. Or this could be a split that's a long time coming, because Leo, there's this cry for you this whole year where you are asking to be heard, you're speaking up, and you're asking for your independence, because for a long time other people have been speaking over the top of you, making decisions for you, and this year yours is about independence, which is a current karmic theme throughout the whole of the year. Now, Leo, you also have the karmic nodes have just switched into Leo Aquarius in May, and so this is going to start bringing these developments where there are going to be some changes, there are going to be some crisis, there are going to be some pressure cooker moments where what's been going on for such a long time, these things are coming to a head so that you can change those things. So it might be scary or frightening to begin with, or confusion or not quite knowing where things are going to lay, but they will end up in a positive way for you soon. Your drawing virtue messages from the angels, Leo, is 3 cards for you. So yes, you're making a decision with a Gemini and using your heart to make that decision, because following your heart will be the path to prosperity. You've also got Male, which is about higher education. This is higher resources, getting an expert involved to research and develop, to get into the nitty-gritty and the fine details. This is also about enrolling into study, into online work, or to be looking into the fine details. So you might be researching something or getting an expert to do that for you. But this is about study and to get that personal growth. Looking into you might be trying alternative therapies, or maybe spiritual, joining a spiritual group, or going back to the church, or meditation, or anything like that could be happening as well. Teresa's saying that you are under the pump, you are absolutely exhausted. There's going to be times in June where you're going to be laid up. Like I said, it's your liver, sciatic nerve, hips and thighs, and for some of you, I do think there are going to be crutches or being laid up in bed. But this month, it's about getting to a crisis point in your health, relying on other resources to find the successful route for you. So thank you so much, Leah, for liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel. I appreciate all of your likes and shares and comments and emails. Be kind to you and those you love, and I shall see you in July.